What's up, everybody? V-Show here. How you doing? So, it has been a week now. It is a week into my resignation documentation. I said I wanted to document my process, progress, reflections, developments, mental, spiritual, physical, emotional, all of these things. I wanted to document it all. So, that's what I've pretty much been doing. This has been and again, it's only been a week since since my last day at the office, and I immediately went into shutdown mode, like on some real shit. I had a feeling it was going to affect me in a different way than I expected it to, and it did. I didn't think that I would. Well, you know what it is too. When I first thought about resigning, it was before my dad got sick, so it was just on some saving my own mental health thing. It's turned into a whole lot more now because I'm constantly on the phone with the doctors or the nurses or case managers. I'm always on the phone with someone, and then there's also these decisions about certain things to do with my dad. They've been calling and asking for consent for certain things that he can't sign, but that he's expressed. So I have to be that voice to say yay or nay. And I've been basically going with his wishes because that's, I have to do that. I have to respect his wishes. But yeah, it's been a rough week. I felt like I wasn't productive, but yet I did make some lists. Thank you, Junie, again. And I was able to cross some stuff off of these lists. So I'm slowly getting things together. My main thing right now is getting a 4-bedroom so that my dad can come and stay with us, because that's really, I think would be the best for both his welfare and for me. I want to be able to make sure that he's safe. He can't. I don't feel like he could live by himself right now. I don't know what's going to happen when he gets out of rehab, but even after he gets out of rehab, for an 80-something-year-old man to be living by himself, getting in and out of showers, and they don't have, rails, and you know what I mean? I wouldn't feel comfortable, so that part still has to be worked out. But you know what? Ultimately, I can say I'm in a good space. So I wanted to impart that to you guys. I don't know who else needs to hear this, but as much as you may think you don't have it together, if you have an ultimate game plan, but then something got thrown in that made that game plan just a little bit more difficult, don't think you don't got it. You have it. You got it. You got this. You got this. It's gonna take a little bit more internal fortitude. What did it? I had a friend named Victor Herbert. Intestinal fortitude, right? So basically, he's saying you gotta have the guts and the internal will to, if there's something you want, to get it done. Whatever it is, you gotta do. You know what I mean? And if there's something that you really want to get done, and it's something that's going to be for the betterment of you, it's not going to be in any way, shape, or form any kind of harm in you getting that. You know what I mean? You're not going to have to hurt anybody or anything like that. I believe that what's coming to you is coming to you. I honestly believe that the 4-bedroom is coming to us. If the 4-bedroom is not coming to us, then it's meant for us to get the 3, but then it's going to work out still. So I am, I'm going to give myself an affirmation. All right. I was running some errands today. That was one of the things I said I was going to do to pull myself out of this funk. Like, I've been, anxious. I've been depressed this week. There's been, when I get phone calls from the hospital and the nursing home, and not the nursing home, but it's a skilled nursing facility that my dad's going to go into after he leaves the hospital. So I've been dealing with both of them, And it just, that stuff is really nerve-wracking, and every time I see the number pop up on my phone, it gives me a little bit of anxiety. But, you know, I just tell myself it's going to be all right, and then I get through that phone call. But it's like, it's been a lot of that this week. You know, a lot of anxiety, a lot of, oh, geez, you know, can I take care of this from up here kind of thing. It's a lot. But I'm going to give myself an affirmation. I'm going to give myself a couple of them today. But the main one that I want to tell myself is, you know what, Velvet, you're a goddamn badass. And you've been through some shit. Okay? You've been through some shit. It would be safe to say that on some honest shit, you should be in a whole lot different circumstance based on some of the decisions that you've made in your past. However, you know you're making the right decision. You know that this is the right move. You know it is. And you also know that life has a tendency to throw some damn curveballs at you just to find out how bad you want something. So, Velvet, don't stop. All right? Don't stop. This is your future you talking to you. That sounded weird. This is your future you talking to you. Don't stop, because you're going to look at where the heck I'm speaking from now, and you're going to be like, damn, I almost gave up. So, I don't know who needed to hear this, but give yourself an affirmation. If you're still here today, give yourself an affirmation. A lot of people didn't wake up this morning. If you're still here today and you woke up with some bad thoughts, but you're still here right now and you're watching this and you're not in jail, you're not in the bookings, you know what I mean? That means that you got through the day and you ain't hurt nobody and you ain't hurt yourself. Give yourself a fucking affirmation. I'm just saying. That's one of the things that I realized in this past week. You got to give yourself props when props are needed. Sometimes you're not going to get those props from outside because there's people in your family, they know what the hell you're going through. Do you think they're going to say, hey, Velvet, good job on handling this, that. And good job on making sure that you still had a place to stay and your lights ain't turned off and, you know, y'all can still eat. Ain't nobody going to give me no props for that. I got to give myself props. And then you also got to think about, you know, when certain people give you attitude and stuff like that. Guess what? I don't need you, though. Can you say the same? You know what I mean? So give yourself affirmations. Whatever it's going to take to make you feel good, especially if it's something that you know you're doing right. I'm going to say only if you know it's something you're doing right. Don't give yourself an affirmation just to make yourself feel good about somebody else's bad circumstance. That's bad karma. And I believe in harm none. Okay? So that's not good. But if you need to give yourself affirmations as to what a badass you are, as to the things that you've gotten through in life, and look at where the fuck you at, you're still here, and you ain't hurt nobody, you ain't hurt yourself. If you're not putting yourself in jacked up positions, trying to get to a better position, I say give yourself a damn affirmation. So that's my lesson for today, y'all. Give yourself an affirmation, because guess what? You're more of a badass than what you think you are. Seriously, there's a lot more stuff that you can handle. I know that sometimes you're like, all right, I've handled about as much as I want to handle, and I get it. Trust me, I get it. But one of the things that I've noticed is that when I keep getting handed tests, whenever that testing period is over, oh my gosh, the rewards are beautiful. So, like I'm saying, like I know that there's a lot that's going on right now where, man, I want to pull my hair out, but I'm not going to, because I know that when all of this turmoil and doubts and all of this other stuff is over, I know it's going to be okay. It's going to work out. So, thank y'all for letting me share. Crystals at the ready all the time. All right? Meditate, y'all. Go internal. When the external becomes too much and becomes too loud, take a couple of minutes to go internal. because you're going to get to find out a whole lot about yourself. You're going to get to find out how strong you are. You just need some reminders every now and then, like I have to remind myself. But I am a badass. That's my affirmation for today. What's your affirmation? Holla! Let me know, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe. I'm trying to build up my my viewership and stuff, y'all. So I want to be able to drop jewels every day. That would be great. Yeah, I want to be able to add some content to my channel. So like and subscribe and all of that stuff, and hit that bell for notifications so that this way you'll know when I'm about to post something. Yeah, do all that stuff, all right? I'd appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. I'll be posting again, most likely very soon. Right now, I need to go wash this makeup off my face because I feel like little hairs. I was petting my cat Chronic, and I feel like his hair is stuck on my face. I'm going to go wash this stuff off. But anyway, thank y'all. Bye. V Show out.